buddy. 500 likes if he's there. 500 likes, not gonna ever happen. Oh, good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Fresh Cash Friday, or, well, Thursday, but it's basically Fresh Cash Friday because tomorrow the market's closed. Well, what's popping? We're going to be doing something different today for a little challenge. Not really a challenge, but just going to do something different today. We're going to trade the Nasdaq. That's right. We're going to trade the freaking Nasdaq. Everybody said that Patrick can't trade the Nasdaq. He can only trade the ES. He's not good enough to trade the Nasdaq. So let's trade the Nasdaq. Let's prove everybody wrong. I haven't traded the Nasdaq in a hot minute, but why not? It'll be fun. I'll have some fun today. Get all my charts switched over to Nasdaq. Nasdaq. Ugh. All right, looking here right now on the Nasdaq. It's gonna be hard to say. NQ. Trading the NQ today. Right now on the 15-minute chart, you see the pullback there, kind of a double top, maybe a double bottom as well. Interesting. Right now, the Nasdaq pivot point down there, 12,975 to the upside, 13,1111. Or, well, 13,111. That's the 15-minute chart right now. Kind of inside this channel, stuck at the 13,080 kind of area, pulling back 13,000 flat right now. And it's going to be looking to see what we can get below the VWAP right now. And the QQQ going to be opening up with a small gap to the downside right now. Small gap to the downside, so possible gap fill back to the upside here. You never know, so keep that in mind. We will be opening up with a small gap to the downside here. All right. I gotta change the book map as well here. NQ M3. It's been a while since I've even the book map, it looks different for the Nasdaq, so Sage, you freaky bastard. Talking about liking tight gaps, you weirdo. If you guys have already hit that like button, you know what to do, baby. We got 124 likes. Let's go all the way. 1 million likes. 1 million likes. Right? 1 million. So right now, like I said, today we're going to be trading the Nasdaq. That's right. The Nasdaq. NQ. Nasdaq-y. 13,000 right now, supporting from the overnight. Had that low overnight, 12,985 here on the NQ. And yeah, looking to see how we go today. What if I just end up blowing up today, trading the Nasdaq? Oh no, not on a Friday. Got that pivot point on the Nasdaq down there at the 12,974. 12,974 on the NQ, 13,011 pivot point there. So we're on the bottom of this kind of channel right now. Overnight, we've been stuck 13,080 area, pulling back into that 13,000s right now. So gonna be just waiting for the market to open up here. I don't really think there's any numbers today. It might be a little funky today because it's the last day of the week, holiday weekend, 3-day weekend. We'll see what kind of action we get here. See what kind of action we're gonna get here. Well, the actual stock market's not opening tomorrow. Maybe futures start trading. Futures will trade in the morning, but not the actual stock market. All right. So we got about 14 minutes here till the market opens. Looking at the Nasdaq right now with that 12,974 level, the ES and the I think we got Nasdaq on both sides there. The ES pulling back 4107 right now. The Nasdaq down there 13,000. So we're below the VWAP here. And kind of just pulling back into this level right now, but possibly maybe starting to get a push back up off of that 13,000s here. Dun, 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 dun. Ugh. Trying to figure out what the plan is here. Like I said, we're going to be trading the Nasdaq today, something a little bit different. Market pulling back into the 13,000s right now, and we'll see what happens. If you guys haven't hit that like button, help me out, blow up that like button. Let's get 300 likes here before the market opens. Right now, we're looking at the NQ on the book map. It definitely looks a lot different than the ES here. And like I said before, just kind of looking at levels here. Pivot points on the NQ, 12,974, and then 13,111 to the upside. So just sitting back right now. We got a sell signal earlier there from the 30s down to the 13,000s here right now on the Nasdaq. That was about a 850 this morning. That sell signal on the indicator. We're below the VWAP right now. We're going to be opening up with a gap to the downside here. So we closed yesterday. We kind of closed at that 13,080 area. So we're going to be opening up about 80 points to the downside here on the Nasdaq with that gap. Why the Nasdaq? Oh, just because. Doing something, just a little challenge today. Something a little different. Yes, this is Trading View that we're looking at right now. Trading View. I didn't switch because people wanted me to switch. I switched because I wanted to do it today. Relax, everybody. Oh my God. I just personally wanted to try it out today. Why is that so wrong? Am I a bad person? Just want to try something out different today for the live stream. All right. We got that VWAP up there at the 13,040s right now. So let's see what happens here. All right, so we got about 50 seconds. No, wait. We got about 8 minutes. 8 minutes till the market opens. Just sitting back right now, waiting and watching for that hot opportunity, baby. I want that hot. So going into open right now, that 13,000 area trying to hold up here. We got that 21 EMA right there. And just getting it going here. Market right now pulling back here into the 13,000s. Got that 13,000 support here on the Nasdaq down there right now, or liquidity sitting there. That 15-minute chart definitely looking like we could possibly running into a bottom down here. We'll see. That 13,000 area bounced pretty much yesterday, and then overnight we bounced off the 12,985. So we'll see what happens here at open. Kind of looking double bottomy here, though. And right now pushing back up there to the 21 EMA. And then that VWAP up there at the 40 area, 3940s. We're just going to do the Nasdaq for the day. Relax, everybody. Just one day of doing the Nasdaq. It's not a big deal. We got 5 minutes here. 5 minutes till the market open. No tank top today. I got the Nasdaq pivots. The Nasdaq pivots right now 12,974 and then 13,111 to the upside right now. On the 15-minute chart, you can see kind of pulling back into this support bounce from earlier. This morning at 6 a.m. we bounced off of this level pretty hard back up to the top of this channel. So going into open. We'll see if we're going to get that bounce again off this 13,000 level. Try to push back out there towards the 80s possible. The indicator on the chart is the Lux Algo Premium. Lux Algo Premium. And then this is the Patrick Wieland Lux Algo breakdowny thing. I'm not changing any settings. Going to use the same settings for the Nasdaq. Basically, fresh cash Friday today, baby. Thursday, tomorrow market's closed, so it's time to make some money today. Ugh. The pre-market synopsis is basically we're at the lows down here where we bounced at yesterday. We bounced off this level middle of day yesterday. We bounced off this level last night. So that's my pre-market synopsis right now, is that we basically have bounced off this level 3 times now. We've also gotten stuck at that 13,080 level 3 times. So which way will we go? Why'd I go with a manual instead of an automatic? Why would I? Why not? Driving a manual is so much more fun than driving an automatic. Come on. Y'all crazy. Patrick, why'd you buy a Pokemon card? Patrick, why'd you do this? Patrick, why do you have blonde hair? Patrick, why do you have headphones on? Patrick, what indicator are you going to use today? Patrick, what time frame is that? Patrick. Don't worry, tomorrow we're going to do a Q&A. Since the market's not actually open tomorrow, the stock market at least, we're going to do a Q&A. We'll be live in the morning tomorrow for just for an hour straight. You guys can ask whatever question you want for 1 hour. Literally, just 1 hour of just the most nonsense questions, and I won't get mad about it. I won't get mad. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, you know what to do. Come on now, let's go. We'll do members only for 30 minutes of the day tomorrow, then 30 minutes of normal tomorrow. So right now, just watching to see what's happening here at the 13,000 area on the Nasdaq now. We got some liquidity sitting up there at the 20s, and then some liquidity sitting there at the 23s. So let's see what happens. Trade in the Nasdaq today. Will we make any money? I have a feeling we'll make money either way, so I ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it, friends. 10 seconds. Right now, the Nasdaq trying to hold here at the 13,000 level going into open. Like I said, those pivot points down there, 975, 980 area, and then to the upside, 13,100. So here we go. Market is now open for business. Place your bets. Place your bets here. Seeing if the Nasdaq's going to try to hold this 13,000 level and spike back up here. Looking a little bit like it wants to put in a double bottom down here on the 15-minute chart right now. So just keeping that in mind. 15-minute chart definitely showing that support down there right now. Need to get a push back up here quickly to get above that last 15-minute candle to show some bulls are in control. The high was 16 here on the Nasdaq, so we got to get above that 16 level here to show some strength right now. Bouncing off 13,000 and dumping down here now, 13,000 again. Market dumping down here, 13,000s right now. Just being patient, giving it a second. Don't want to just jump right in. First little move of the day here. Give it a little bit of time to see if it wants to pop back up here first. But right now, definitely selling down here now. We got that pivot point. Remember that pivot point down there, that low from the overnight coming up at the 85s and 70, I think, yeah. 75 levels. So right now the Nasdaq dumping hard here down to the 12,895. Will they bounce it here? Gonna be tapping that pivot point there now. Just sell, sell, sell. Damn it. She won't stop. Going straight down right now. Off the charts. I had to readjust my charts. It's going down so much. The dump is real here. Wow. See if we're going to push it back up and find some resistance again. We push back up here. That maybe 13,000 area be a short opportunity right now. Market just dumping down there to the 76s. On the book map here, down there, 70s right now, 970s. So see if we're going to try to bounce it back up off this pivot point now or just dump right through there. The QQQ selling off hard. Everything below the VWAP right now. Moving down there, 970s. Just was hoping for a little bit more of a pushback up to get a better short, but we just keep selling through here right now. So market down there to the 70s here. Still dumping. Guys, if one more person fucking asks the question of why I changed, I didn't change for any reason other than just the fucking fact of doing it. Like, it doesn't fucking matter. Holy shit. There is no actual reason to why I changed other than the fact that I just wanted to do it. Holy fucking fuck. I'm just not gonna look at the chat anymore. Literally every question, why I changed the Nasdaq? Because I just fucking wanted to. I just fucking want to do it today. Just for fucking shits and giggles. That's all. No other reason. Very simple reason right there. Just because I wanted to fucking do it. Market down there to the 960s right now. Still just sell, sell, sell. We got liquidity down there at the 55s. I think they moved to try to see what happens here. I've been watching the book map here, trying to see like how this thing moves. I'd say honestly, the book map's pretty fucking spot on right now. I'm watching this thing moving. Need a little bit of a push back up here. Love to see that 21 EMA get tapped again, but she's still just going lower. Kind of watching to see they got that 70 area flashing there. Try to push it back up into the 70s here on the Nasdaq now. Huh. I keep liking that. I keep liking that action right there. Right now, pushing back up on the Lux Algo 3-minute chart. We got the 21 EMA all the way up there at the 13,000s. And right now, pushing back up. Looks like 85 next on the Nasdaq to get touched. Let's see, does 85 get touched up here next? Just trying to learn how this, it's been a while since I've looked at the Nasdaq on the book map, and kind of interested to see how it plays the liquidity here. Look at that, trying to push up there to the 85s now, that liquidity. Huh. It's a beast, but I think it's funny, the last couple of times I've looked at those little setups there on the book map, really played out nicely, getting those pushed up there to the 85 right there. So interesting, very interesting here. Ooh, dumped it down there. This thing is crazy. Just crazy, dog. Pushed back up here, dumped it back down, pushed it back up here. Now looking to see if they're going to move it down here to the 50s next. That 12,950 liquidity down there. Right now bouncing back up off of that pivot point. That 975 pivot point there, acting as support on the Nasdaq here. But let's see if they move it down to that 50s. Well, they want to touch that liquidity down there at the 50s next. Oh my God. Wake up, Patrick. Time to wake up. It's currently 3:39 here in Hawaii. If you're wondering, why does he look so tired? Well, that's why. Nasdaq still holding up down there at the 60s right now, 960s, right around that pivot point area. The QQQ below the VWAP and the pivot point there as well. So a couple things going on here. Looking to see if we're going to sell down here. We saw that 50 area liquidity on the book map. Will that get touched next? Right now, still kind of holding up down there, but I'm very interested to see if that 50 area will be the next low on the Nasdaq. And ripping back up here. Back up there to the 70s, looking like 80, probably a good target there to push back up. 980s. Got that 21 EMA at the 83s right now. Would be kind of what I'd be, see if we get touched here. Basically sitting at the bottom of this range right now on the 15-minute chart. That first 15-minute candle, we're sitting at the bottom of that first 15-minute candle right now. So we got about 2 minutes till close on that candle. Will they try to pop it back up above the pivot point there at the 74s right now? And then you're looking at that 80 area on the book map there. And right now, kind of just chopping around here at the 60s. Kind of looks like it's going to wants to sell off here, but holding up right now at the 60s here. 960 hold up. That 50 area on the book map down there sitting heavy right now. So we'll see if that 50 area be tapped here. Nasdaq book map, you can see that 50 area, 950 down there. The low of day so far, 57. Right now they're holding it up there at the 65 area. And then just ripped it back up there. Oh, baby. She's a mover. She's a mover. Dollar popping up. The QQQ popped up there for a second. Got denied. Right now, just stuck in this range here. Rooster's crowing. The rooster's crowing. Market right now is sitting down there at the 60s here. We still haven't really even gotten another signal yet. Market's barely moving here. Barely moving here. Oh, come on. Why? Why do you do this to me? Market's like, let's just sit right here. Not move. Let's just sit right at the fucking 60s for the rest of the day. Motherfuckers. Don't they know I'm live on YouTube? Doesn't the market know this? I'm live. It's got to move. It's got to do something so I can make some money. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, help me out. Blow up that like button. We need to do something here. Make the more likes, the more movement, baby. The more likes, the more movement. Move your little mouses. Give you all my love. All my love. There's that move down to the 50s coming up. We just talked about that video area. Oh my, oh, oh, oh. Market still holding up down there at the 60s. See if they're going to push it back up here once again. I'm just basically stuck right now at this 60 point. Oh, ripping back up there. 960 right now on the Nasdaq, holding up there. Oh, my love. Little rip back up here now. Oh, man. What did I just do? Fuck me. How do you put MACD is bullish here, trying to push back up on the Nasdaq now. That 80 area on the book map, and then after that, 13,000 is possible here. So let's see what happens. 21 EMA now acting as a resistance here. I would like to get a signal here, but I don't know if we're going to get a signal. We still got that short signal from earlier, but would like something to have. We have not gotten a signal since 8:52, so that basically is showing how bad the market is moving right now. That 980 area on the book map holding down right now. Point of control on the Nasdaq at the 67 area here. Think if they can rip this up, try to push it up there towards 85. Try to squeeze this to the upside. Getting stuck again at that 21 EMA here. Just, we sold off nicely at open, and then now we've just been stuck at the 60 level here now. So gotta love that fact. Basically just right now stuck below that 78, 77 level on the Nasdaq here. So if they can pop it over 80, I'd say we pop back up there towards the 13,000s. Just stuck here right now. And you can see here on the 3-minute chart, just basically going sideways, stuck at that 77 to 80 level. Remarkable. I trade the Nasdaq and the market just gets stuck. You gotta love it. You gotta love it. The hourly pivot on the Nasdaq right now down there at the 12,853 pivot down there. And then there's that pivot at open. Well, from the overnight, there's a pivot on the hourly chart at the 82s. So that 50 area is still sitting there on the book map right now. On the ES, you got a bunch of liquidity at the 99s there, and then liquidity down there at the 95s on the ES. So 95 liquidity down there right now. On the Nasdaq, you got all that liquidity down there at the 950s here. So looking to see if that Nasdaq wants to get down there, touch that 50 area that's been sitting there for a while. Yeah, 49.50 area here. Down there so far to 55, the low on the Nasdaq right now. We'll see if the Nasdaq's going to make a new low through here after that 50 level. Thinking it's really not much until about 37, 30s, 930s after the 50s here. But just ripped it right back up there. Oh. She go up, she go down. So ripping off the bottom there at the 55s again. And now back up there to test that 77 area. Oh. Up there to the 80s now. Somebody leaked something early. Bullard told his buddies, said, hey, get long right now, boys. Get long now. We're going to the moon. Boner candle to the upside here. Got a boner candle to the upside here. Looking to see if we can push back up into that 13,000 kind of flat area, 13,000 area. We got that 21 EMA on the 3-minute chart right there at the 991s, and then you got that pivot point up there at the 15, not pivot point, the VWAP up at the 13,050 15 area here. So that's kind of that pre-market, or right where we opened at, right where that VWAP's at now. So Bullard speaking soon, and a bunch of liquidity sitting at the 990s. We saw the ES take out that 99 liquidity, and now ES looking pretty clean. Not much going on to the upside on the ES there on the book map right now. So all that liquidity to the downside. The Nasdaq looking like it wants to eat some of this 990s, and then you got a fair value gap, kind of 995. Possibly 13,000 area on the Nasdaq here. Right now, trying to push up there. Like I said, looking for that move above 13,000s here, which we got 995 so far. There on the old Nasdaq-y. The ES, I think like 105 area sitting there right now. The Nasdaq liquidity at the 95s. We pushed up right to the middle of that fair value gap on the 15-minute chart here for the Nasdaq now, which you can see pretty much right up into that fair value gap. So 995 fair value gap, but looking like it wants to push all the way above this 13,000 level. Getting filled. Oh, she's still going. Got filled right there at 13,000 long from the 73s now. I gotta reset my thingy here. But Nice little trade, like I said, from the 73s. Looking for that move up there above the 13,000s now. That pushback up off the 15-minute chart looking very convincing for that bullish move up there to the VWAP. So there's that push to the VWAP, just like we said. Come on. You gotta love that VWAP. Gotta love it. So we got a buy signal here at the 84s on that little breakout there. But I would like to see maybe a little bit more of a pullback. But the Fed speaking soon, so maybe we just keep squeezing higher. That I'd say the next area of interest here would be like 30 area. Maybe push up through the 30s next. Yeah, like up into the 30, 40s on the Nasdaq here. On the book map, you can see 20 sitting there and then 110 on the ES up there right now on this move up. So book map looking pretty good for a push up on both the Nasdaq and the ES here. The Nasdaq just taking out that liquidity there, the 15s now. You got the 20 liquidity and then 25 and then push up there towards that 30 area. So let's see if we go right into the 30s next. Let's push through the 20s and then try to get up there towards the 30s. Get above the VWAP here. Trying to get it above the VWAP here. Taking out. It's crazy how much more liquidity is sitting over there on the Nasdaq right now. Or it just shows up in that just congregated area more. You can see on the ES, definitely not seeing much liquidity to the upside, but then a lot more orders sitting up there on the Nasdaq right now. Pulling back here into the 13,000s. Will the Fed save the market once again? Pump it to the moon, Fed. Fed party. It's a Fed party. Right now, back below the VWAP here. We got the 21 EMA there at the 985s right now on the 1 minute chart. We're getting above the 21 EMA on the 3 minute chart, but right now getting stuck there at the VWAP. The QQQ pushed above the pivot point there at the 313.59 area on the QQQ. So I would say right now the bulls trying to get this moving here. They need to basically push through that 30-40 area. And then you got that 80 area up there next to get tested. So right now, seeing if the bulls can bull out here. Bullard speaking, hopefully for the bulls. They're looking for some bullish comments. The high on that candle so far, 17s on that 15-minute candle. Got 10 minutes left there, so a lot of time on that candle still to push up here. To get up towards that 40 area is what I'm looking for. 30s, maybe 40s. They just need to push through 17s next. $22 is pushing up here. Can we get all the way into the 30s? She wants it. Going up there 25s now. Looking for all the way into the 30s here on this push up now. 24, 25s. Trying to go up there into the 30s. 30s sitting there right now. Looking to get filled here. 32. 32 for the fill. Can I get it? Oh my God. 31. 32. Getting filled, baby. Oh yeah. This NASDAQ thing, it ain't so hard. What are y'all talking about? This shit ain't hard. What are y'all talking about? It's not hard. This is easy shit. On the day right now, we're up $2,100 on the day so far. $2,100 on the day. That breakout right there on the 1 minute chart was beautiful. Had the pushback up off the 13,000s, up there into the 30s. Doing exactly what I said it would do. What's up? What's up? What's up? Where's my competitors at now? They doubted me. They said, Patrick, you can't trade the Nasdaq. You're just an ES trader. If you want to, if the real traders trade the Nasdaq, that's what I love. That's somebody literally was like giving me shit. They're like, only the real traders trade the Nasdaq. All the bad traders trade the ES. I'm like, what? How does that even make sense? People love to make comparisons. Market up there into the 30s now. So that's doing exactly what we thought it would. Probably look to see. I like to get that VWAP touch one more time would be nice. But yeah, right now on the day, we're up $2,200 on the day here. And just kind of waiting, sit back, waiting and watching to see what happens next here. Bulls are bowling out once again. Right now on the book map, we got that 40 area liquidity there. 35s right now holding it down on the Nasdaq here. On the ES, you got a bunch of liquidity sitting up there at the 110s. 110 liquidity on the ES here. And then the Nasdaq sitting there 40s, 35 and 40 level here on the Nasdaq. So that 15-minute candle still bowling out here at the top of that 15-minute candle range right now. So got 5 minutes left on that 15-minute candle there. The dollar dropping down here. The Nasdaq trying to push to a new high. The high so far 36 is there. 36 on that high. That's going to be like right there, top of that 15-minute candle. And then after that, you got that big wick all the way up there into like the 56s, 60 area. So right now, above the VWAP here on the Nasdaq. Above the VWAP on pretty much everything here. Oh. Getting really tight here above the VWAP right now. Where does this next candle go? Where does this next candle go? Do we drop back down? Do we squeeze to the 60s? What do you guys think? 60s or drop back down? $60s. Everyone thinks 60s. Okay. We're going to drop back down. Go short. Go short. Mark, the chat thinks we're going to drop. We're going to go to the 60s. It's going, definitely going down now. Just kidding. Right now, trying to, that, like I said, that 15-minute candle still sitting at the top of that 15-minute candle, top of that body right now. So the bulls are still controlling price action. And now pushing up there into the 40s. Will we get to that push up here? I think it's a quick move, like to 55, 60 area possible here on that, after that wick on that candle right there. So right now looking like 50s is very doable here. Big old boner candle to the upside on that 15-minute candle right there. And right now pushing up there 45s. You got all that liquidity sitting up there at the 50s. I think we go into the 50s here. Right now trying to push up there into the 50s. That 50 liquidity on the book map right there. And then after that 57.60 area. So market's bulling out. The bulls are in control right now. Those 15-minute candles looking real bulls. Will they eat through that 50s next on the liquidity? On the ES, we broke through that 100 area, the 110 area, and then the next is up there at the 14s, and then point of control up there at the 17s on the ES now. So right now, liquidity sitting at the 14s on the ES there. The Nasdaq trying to hold here at the 40s. See if they're going to run it up there to the 50s next. And then, like I said, that 60 area. So reason I thought possibly trying to push up here on that 15-minute candle was just the wick on this candle right here. Trying to push up into this area, which we got like right to the middle there. And there's still room to run to like 56, 55 here on this move. So that 15-minute candle is still very bullish. We stay at the top of this 15-minute candle. You're thinking the bulls are still in control to get this push up here into the 50s, right there up to the 50s now. So again, the bulls are bulling out and looking looking good. Well, we got that push into the 50s. The high on that candle, 50.75. So there you go. Right now on the book map, trying to hold up here at the 40s. And book map looking possibly 57, 56 level there on the ES. You got the 12s and then the 14s sitting there right now. Maybe one more little squeeze up there into the 50s next. Up there, tapping 50s here. Well, they push it all the way into the 50s. 55, very doable here on this little squeeze up now. Just got to get through 50s right there. Got my finger on the trigger to try to take profit here in the 50s, hopefully. Need a little bit more. Can I get a little bit more? Come on, into the 50s, 53s. Oh, no. Still looking doable. Maybe you get a pullback first, but that 15-minute candle closing there, will that incite a riot and get the bulls to get one more push up there into the 60s? Right now on the book map, sitting there 60s right now. Liquidity level. You know the market loves to move to those liquidity levels. There's a push up here into the 52s now. Trying to get this push up to the 53s to get filled. Currently, there we go, baby. Getting filled 53s. I love this shit. I'm done trading the ES. I'm only going to trade the Nasdaq from now on. From now on. I'm only trading the Nasdaq from now on. My new goal. So another trade there on the Nasdaq from the 33s up there to the 53s. Like I said, was looking for that move up there into the 60s. On the day right now, we're up $3,335. $3,055 after. Look at that pullback now. Oh, baby. You guys told me this was hard. You guys told me this is hard. Where are the fucking haters at? Where are the fucking haters at right now? Where are they at? They're fucking just shut. Mouth shut. Shut the mouth. Shut the mouth. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. We're trading the 3 contracts. Trading the 3 contracts on the Nasdaq here. There's no point in trading 1 contract. Come on. I'd rather fucking go back to bed than trade 1 contract. Nasdaq is nothing. Real men trade the Dow. Oh god, now they gotta go trade the Dow too. Oh fuck me. What's the next thing gonna be? It's never gonna matter. Never gonna matter. I'll never be good enough for you guys. So what I want to point out here, just in case you're looking, one thing that you really want to focus on is the 15-minute chart, right? Like let's say you're in a trade. Let's say you're like looking to get long or whatever it is. Like I want to be looking at this. Let's get rid of these indicators for a second. But I want to be basically looking at this 15-minute candle and like seeing how it looks. Like are we pushing up, you know, pushing, and we're not really having any wicks? You know, is the body basically, like if you think about it, like this is the range, right? Like this is the range, the body is that right here. This is your body. So if I'm looking for a push up and it keeps pushing, you know, I'm looking at this 15-minute candle to give me confirmation that the move is not done yet. Because I look over here and I see this wick on this candle. And when I see that wick there, I think, okay, if we can push up into here, that wick is basically going to be a weak price action zone. And we're going to be able to push to the top of that wick, which that's exactly what we did. The high on that candle right there was 56.50. And we pushed up there on this next one, the 54s. So what I like to see is when we have these big boner candles to the upside, I want to see us taking out wicks, taking out these candles to the, because think these are little candles to the downside. This is one big candle back to the upside. So I'm keeping an eye very much on that 15-minute chart to give me an idea of where we're at. Are we pushing strong or are we looking weak? You know, or do we have like indecision? Are we in the middle of the range? Are we at the bottom of that candle? Or are we at the top of that ranged candle? Because if this candle is pushing up, are we at the top of the push? Are we in the bottom? Are we in the, you know, stuck? Where are we at? So think about it like that. If I'm looking at the smaller time frames, I'm at the 1 minute, because this is the 1 minute chart. Remember, basically from 10 a.m., this would be the start of that 15-minute candle till here. And you can see this is the 15-minute candle that we're looking at there on this chart. So that 15-minute candle still looking very bullish. We get these little pullbacks, and then that break to the upside. So it's really about like envisioning what that 15-minute candle, where it wants to close at, right? Like I'm thinking about where would make sense for this 15-minute candle to close. It would make sense for this 50-minute candle to close if we push over the 40s here. Well, then it would probably test the top of these candles, and then that would be our kind of target, our closing area. So that would basically look like there's no indicators. I don't need any indicators to see where that price is heading. So just a little tidbit for you guys, a little tidbit there. But yeah, like so for me, what I do is I have the 1 minute chart pulled up right here in the middle of my screen. And then right above the 1 minute chart, I have the 15-minute chart. And then below that, I have the 3 minute chart. So I can basically be looking at the 15-minute chart and be like, hey, look, we got a big boner candle to the upside. We're breaking, we're pushing back up. We just broke above the high of this candle. We just broke above the high of this candle. What is that telling me? If we're breaking above these highs, we broke above that high, we broke above that high. Well, now at this point, it's like, I basically want to see this area hold on this 15-minute candle. Okay, now we broke above this high. Perfect. I want that area to hold support. Now we're breaking above this high. Perfect. I want to see that hold. So I'm basically looking to the left to build this candle. And then I'm making an idea or an educated guess on where this candle would want to close at. So like right now, you're thinking, okay, there's a good chance that we kind of pull back, test the middle of this candle if we're going to build a bull flag here. And you don't, like, if you're looking for a long here, you don't want this candle to retrace all the way. You basically want this area to hold in the middle of this candle. If you put the fibs on there, people love to do this. You can put a fib on this move right here. You could get a move like kind of down into 13,000s again. Or if you're just only going off of this candle, I would say the middle, that's going to be right there. So you're really kind of looking, I would say, for this like 13 area. If you're looking at the fibs, right there in the middle kind of that candle, which is also right where that fair value gap is as well. So you can see there's a fair value gap, and that would be the middle right there, 13,000, kind of in this area. So you got to think when the price action moves up really quickly through levels, you got to really kind of get that pullback to retest those levels. And then if we look at the smaller time frames, look where we're at. Right now we're at the VWAP here. So a lot of things kind of lining up here, the idea of support with this middle of that 15-minute candle, and then VWAP, the 21 EMA, all right there. If we go to the 3-minute chart, we're still above the 21. So the 21 EMA on the 15-minute chart right there at the 11s. And now basically from here, you're looking for this VWAP area, 21, to turn into support there. Can I make a video talking about it? Yeah, maybe. Or you might just have to buy the Market Flow Trader Community course. I don't know. A lot of this stuff is talked about in the Market Flow Trader community. There's a link there. I'll probably make a full video going over that all again and put it in the thing. I love how like the people that are like making the most demands are the people that won't even pay $5 a month. That's the best. It's always the guys who won't pay $5 a month to support the channel that are the ones who gonna demand the most. It's funny, this guy paid $5 a month, right? This is literally the funniest shit. The guy paid $5 a month, and then he emailed me. He's like, I want a refund. You don't tell me when to buy and sell. I want a refund. I want my $5 back. I'm like, you motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here. $5. I'll give you a fucking $5 back, you cheap piece of shit. And that's like like with the course, the Market Flow Trader community course and everything, people are like, is there a refund policy? I'm like, yeah, I'm going to give you a refund after you watch all the videos. That's a great fucking, no, there's no fucking refund. Get out of here with this bullshit. So what, you're going to watch all the videos that you pay for, and then you're going to ask for a refund? Like, no, I'm not an idiot. People are so stupid that think that like, I'm just going to be like, yeah, it's cool, bro. I'll give you a refund 30 days later. Right now, pulling back here into the VWAP, getting very tight here. I would have liked a better reaction to that VWAP area. I don't like that we look at this. Kind of interesting to see that candle just kind of closed right there at the VWAP, and then this next candle has just been stuck right there at the VWAP. So not a huge fan. We'd want more of a reaction back to the upside, right? Like we want more of a bounce back off of that VWAP area. We'll see. But I don't love that we didn't get like more of a reaction off of that. I want more reactions, more bouncy. Now it's going to start bouncy, but let's see what happens here. Bonnie, welcome to the party. I'm pretty happy with my profits today, though. $3,000. $3,000 here. Trading the Nasdaq. Everybody told me I couldn't do it, but you can't do it. Well, damn. People will be mad. You know what makes the haters even more mad is when I just keep on winning, they'd be like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Dude, I got some really good trades on the Nasdaq today, to be honest. I don't know if it's going to be a new thing or not, but definitely impressed. I'm impressed with my own self. You know, don't you love that when you can impress yourself? If you can't make yourself impressed, who can you impress? You know, you got to be able to impress yourself here. Right now, just kind of watching this price action. Like I said, that VWAP, I would have liked to better balance off that VWAP there. We are pushing back up now, holding there at the VWAP, but MACD still bearish here on the 1 minute chart. If we look at the 3 minute chart, we held there at the VWAP. The problem is we're going to be running into this resistance here from the overnight at that 70 level. So keeping that in mind, resistance there. On the book map right now, you got that 45, 46 level. On the ES, a bunch of liquidity down there at the 05s, and then 10s, 11 and 12 there. ES looking like it's trying to take out some of that 10 liquidity there. You got the liquidity on the Nasdaq at the 45s, so boo. Just kind of waiting to see. Market's just sitting here at this level. Like I said, just kind of not loving that we didn't bounce harder off of that VWAP there. Now I'm interested to see if my intuition will pay off here, or will this keep going higher? If we break back below the VWAP here, I'd be interested to see, did I have the right read on this? I use the tick-based charts for trading on Topstep. Still holding there. Even though it's still holding, I just don't. I don't know. I'm thinking there's definitely a good chance this wants to push up, test that 60 area now, but I don't know. I made $3,000 so far. Is it worth adding on the risk here? I don't know. It is Friday. Today, it would be really bad to have a red day on a 3-day weekend Friday. If I have a red day today, then I got to think about it tomorrow, think about it Saturday, think about it Sunday. That's 3 days that I got to think about having a red day. So I don't know. I don't know if I want to. Oy. I like how some people are like, they're trying to help me out and they're like, hey, walk away. And then other people are like, go do it, risk it, risk it, risk it. Risk it, risk it, risk it. You guys are assholes. Everybody telling me to risk it. You guys are real assholes. Have I thought about trading gold and crude oil? Oh, God. Now I got to trade other stuff, too? Oh, God. Just never happy, are you? You're never happy. No one's ever happy around here. Well, Patrick, go trade oil now. I don't want to trade the fucking oil. Guys, I gotta stop buying stuff for the Bronco, though. I need someone to come take away my American Express. Somebody come and take it away. I need someone to come and take it away. What I need to do is I need to hire someone who doesn't allow me to spend money. That's what I need to do. If anyone out there wants to be my new don't let me spend money person. Do I have the Amex Platinum? Fuck, get out of here, no Amex Platinum. I got the Amex. I got the fucking metal card, baby. It's made out of platinumness. It's platinum. The metal, the Amex Reserve. You know, it's a weapon. Worst come to worst, if somebody wants to fuck me, if somebody wants to fight, I got this metal Amex. Slice you up. All day, baby, all day. I don't want a wife. I want, like, my ideal setup would be like a really hot girl that's also my personal assistant that just takes care of me. I just need a really hot girl that takes care of me, basically. Oh, man. This is definitely kind of looking bull flaggy here. I wouldn't be surprised if we break out the upside here, but just not sure if I want to risk it for the biscuit right now. I'm pretty happy with making $3,300 today, to be honest. But it is setting up. We're putting in this lower high again on the 15-minute chart. Bull flagging. So your targets, I would say, like almost to the 80s from here. So 70, 80 area if we get the breakout on this next move up. We're holding there at the 21 right now. I'm interested to see what the ES looks like right here. So the ES kind of looking like the same setup as the Nasdaq here. It's funny because I feel like looking at the ES right here, I would be much more like, oh, I'm going to buy this breakout. Right? Like I feel like that, like I would be totally okay buying this breakout on the ES. I don't know why, but if I look at the Nasdaq breakout, I'm like, I don't know if I like it as much. Because the ES kind of went just totally sideways and then broke out here. The Nasdaq's kind of pushing up into this trend here. Melania Trump. I'd marry the first lady. Back when she was a little younger, maybe. Give me Melania when she was 30 years old, baby. 30 years old, I would have married her for sure. It's a little too old for me now. I'm gonna have that Trump money one day, baby. One day. Yeah, I'm gonna fucking marry Biden's husband, Jill. Hey, Tech TT. I won't get back. I'm not gonna get whacked. I don't get whacked. Only people getting whacked are my fucking competitions. Not Patrick Wieland. I know how to trade. I don't get whacked. There's a big difference between getting whacked and learning how to actually trade and knowing how to trade. Managing your risk. I don't think I risked more than $300, $400 on a trade today. I literally did not risk more than $400 on a trade today, and I had no problem making... Yeah, my largest losing trade today was $480. Come on. Like, literally, look at that. Largest losing trade, 480. My largest winning trade, 1800. My average winning trade 1200. So I would say what's funny is if you look at my win-loss ratio today, it's 50%. 50% on my win-loss ratio. Isn't that kind of funny? It's kind of funny. But the key, again, it's like, hey, I got 50% win-loss ratio today, but look, my largest winning trade, $1,800. My largest losing trade, $480. $480. I mean, I haven't traded the Nasdaq in fucking a long time, so I'm pretty happy with that. I mean, the whole thing I tell people is like, if you're gonna be in a trade and you're gonna be holding it for a drawdown, like, you got to ask yourself, is it better just to cut it off and then wait for the next opportunity? Or is it better to sit there and just fucking hold through drawdown, let it get bigger and bigger and bigger? Like, that's, people think that like every trade, like it matters. Like, oh my God, I lost $100 on this trade. I can't believe it. That does not matter. All that matters is your equity, right? Like if you lose $200 on a trade, okay, boom, on to the next. But if you let a $200 loser turn into a $1,000 loser, like you're just missing out on making money. Like that's one thing to think about. Like if you lose $2,000 holding through drawdown, you could have easily made, $1,000 if you would have been like, hey, look, this is breaking the downside. It's not holding. I think it's time to go short. I'm gonna get out of my long, look for a short opportunity. Like people that hold for massive drawdowns, you're just missing out on the actual move. Like that's all you're doing. You're just fighting the market and you could literally be actually trading it. So that's my whole theory on it. I'd rather have small losers and take that small loser, look for the next opportunity instead of letting that small loser turn into a $2,000 loser. Raphael, I thought you said if you were good at poker, why would you play blackjack? I just wanted to show you guys that I can trade however the fuck I want, whenever the fuck I want, because I actually have a system. I have an edge, I have a process, I have a mindset. And those are all things that people fucking lack when it comes to trading. There's a reason my competition loses money or only makes $300 and I just made $3,000 with you guys. Like, because I actually have an edge. Like people love to like doubt it, but you guys saw it. You guys saw me literally call out all these levels today. I'm not even gonna sit here and like justify it, but right now it's like the same thing. Like I wasn't in love with this move up, and look what's happening right now. So you guys can come and watch every day and believe it or not believe it, whatever you want. That's the best part about it. The live stream's free, by the way. If you guys haven't hit that like button, you know what to do. We got 600 likes here, 1,900 to watch. Right now, MACD not looking too hot on this move right now. 1 minute chart, 3 minute chart, kind of sitting right there at the 22s right now, and just kind of going sideways. You don't love that they put in that lower high right there. It's not very bullish, getting stuck right below that resistance there. So maybe some more consolidation before getting that breakout. But right now, that 15-minute chart, like we talked about earlier, where are we at right now on this 15-minute candle? Like that's like one thing to think about, like right now, like where are we at? We're at the bottom of this range on this 15-minute candle right now. And then there's a good chance that we kind of pull back here into the 15s. The wick on the bottom of this candle. Like if we're going to test this, like if you're looking at this candle right now, like what's the better chance? That we're going to pull back into the 15s? Like are we going to pull back into the 15s here on this candle to the downside, or are we going to push up? Like I would say there's a much better chance looking at this candle right now that we pull back here and test that 15, 16 area. So again, the 15-minute chart, look at the candle. What is that candle telling me? It's like, I don't want to get long here on the 1 minute chart right now. If I look at the 1 minute chart, there's no reason to get long if I look at the 15-minute chart. And look, 17's getting touched there now. The low of that candle right there, 16.25. The low on this candle, 17.25 now. So I would say there's really no reason to like get long on the smaller time frame until this 15-minute chart looks bullish. Right now, she don't look too bullish. So we got 2 minutes on that candle to get closed. But if it closes down here, there's no point in me getting long until we look bullish here on the 15-minute chart. Like, don't overcomplicate this shit. That's what people love to do. Like, it's just this simple. Look at these candles. What is it telling you? If we're sitting down here at the bottom of this wick on this candle, well, there's a much better chance that we're going to test those lows than we're going to squeeze to the upside. And look what we just did. Like I said before, all I'm looking at on the 15-minute chart is I want to see where we're at inside of this 15-minute time frame. Are we at the bottom of that candle? Are we in the middle of that candle? Are we about to break out, break through, you know, the top of that candle? It's not rocket science, guys. Sage called 02. I called for the 15 break. Come on. Sage is pretty good. The Sage indicator. And like I said, I literally fucking hate that word, like I said, but here we are. That 15-minute candle, once again, looking, you know, there's just no reason to really do anything for a long. Like, there's no reason to get long until this 15-minute chart tells you it's good time to get long. You know what I mean? What does this chart tell you right now? It definitely doesn't say get long here, that's for sure. The way I look at it too is like, if we're going to start to push back up, well, we're going to have to make a new high or break over the last candle high, right? So all I really got to do for this 15-minute chart looking for a setup here is basically now we can either consolidate at this level, we start to push back up, and then we get that push up here to that pivot at the hundreds, 13,100 area. But as of right now, it's just like not much really for me to do. Now we're getting below the VWAP, getting below the 21 EMA there on the 3-minute chart. Like I said earlier, I didn't like how this was kind of consolidating like this, because that's more like a bear flag than anything. Right? Like that's just, it looks bullish, but this is actually like a bearish kind of setup here when we get denied right there. But the issue is, like I said, we didn't show really conviction to bounce off of that VWAP there. We should have gotten like a bounce really quickly back off that VWAP. So if you guys haven't hit that like button, you know what to do. We got 689 likes. Can we go for 800 likes on the stream, baby? D. See now how this 15-minute candle is looking a little bit better, holding that low down there. But all you got to do is just sit back and wait, basically, for this to set up here. I would say if we can get back above like the 30s, there's a good chance of kind of testing the high of this candle, that 49. So that could be like a possible trade, kind of long here, pushing back up there. Right now, back above the VWAP, getting that buy signal. Off of this, we're going to test that high of that candle 50 now. So from the 30s to the 50s up there. We're holding right now at the fair value gap. We're holding above the VWAP. The QQQ holding the VWAP as well there. So say there's a pretty good chance of testing that 50 area now on the Nasdaq. Just got to get pushing through there and show that strength. That would be your next target, kind of that high on that 15-minute candles. Right now, liquidity sitting there at the 37s. Not really much after that. So a little bit popping up there. 45, 46 is there. We'll see if we're going to test 50s now. On the ES, you got liquidity at the 12s. 12.25 liquidity there on the ES. And then point of control up there at the 17s. Looking, just you're basically wanting this 15-minute candle to stay above kind of where this open was at the 30s. So you really want that 15-minute candle to kind of stay above the 30s here and try to get this test of that 50 area. You don't want to get denied too much right there. This is a hard zone right now. You got the VWAP at the 20s. VWAP at the 20s there. Now the 15-minute candle battling, having trouble there at the 30s. But that's the great part about basically waiting for a 15-minute candle to make a new high over this previous candle. Because, I mean, if you look at like the downtrend, same idea. Every time we make a new low, new low, new low, new low, we're breaking through these levels. You know, the market's not going to go higher without breaking the high of the previous candle. Right? Like that right there is a fact. The market's not going to go higher without breaking the high of the previous candle. So if you're looking to get long, it's like, well, there's no reason for me to get long until we break the high of the previous candle. Because that confirms like, hey, we're starting to move up. Like what creates a trend? You know, we're breaking above the highs of previous candles. Same thing for the shorts, the downside. And like this is like, that's what I mean. There's really no reason to do anything. You're definitely not trying to get long until we basically break above that 50 area, and then you're like, okay, we break over 50 here, then we can start pushing up there. I wouldn't say it has anything to do with being bullish optimism. It's just we're still holding here on the fair value gap. I wouldn't get short right there yet. As long as this fair value gap is holding, we know the fib, everything's still there, so. Looking at the Nasdaq right now, you got the 1617 liquidity just popped up to the 20s there. After that, you got the 30s up there. MACD still bearish here on the 1-minute chart, so. Also bearish on the 3-minute chart as well. That 15-minute candle not looking so hot now, getting back below 30. And you got that big wick there again. So the tighter these candles get, like if this candle closes right here and gets tight, and then that next candle we start to get a little bit tighter, you really like when you get those tighter candles and then get the breakout. Like kind of like here, you got that smaller candle, and then it's like then you get that break to the upside. Problem is when you got these big, kind of bigger range candles, getting that breakout's obviously a little bit more difficult there. If you guys want to learn more about Topstep, there's a link in the chat in the description to get 25% off right now. I think this week they got the 25% discount going. That's going to be for the life of the combine. So if you want to check it out, check it out. Let's go. Right now, the Nasdaq sitting here at the 13,000s. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, let's get 1,000 likes here on the stream. Come on, help me help you. Like I said, tomorrow morning, the actual stock market's not open. Futures will be trading, I think, until like 10 a.m. Eastern. But we'll do a Q&A tomorrow. Do an hour-long Q&A. 30 minutes will be for members only. The other 30 minutes will be for the plebes that won't pay $5 a month. So Q&A, you'll get to ask me all the questions about my setups, my indicators, and all of that fun stuff tomorrow morning. So we'll do same time. Or maybe let's do 10 a.m. We'll do 10 a.m. Or wait, I guess market closes at 10 a.m. But yeah, let's do 10 a.m. 10 a.m. tomorrow morning, I think, is better for me. I can sleep in a little bit till 4 a.m. at least. On the day right now, we're up $3,355 on the Nasdaq. Doing it all for you guys here. I guess, I mean, looking back at this action, look at this thing. Got some really good trades there. Right there, getting long off the 73s, taking profit there at the 03s, getting long right there at the 10s, taking profit there at the 32s, getting long there at the 33s, taking profit there at the 53.75. The high on that candle was 54, by the way. So pretty happy with that price action. We got some, that's the moves we were looking for, basically. Squeezing up there. So happy with that. Keeping my losers small, my winners big, baby. That's what we're all about here. Loser small, winners big. Right there, $3,355. My biggest loser today, $400. $480 on my largest loser. My biggest winner, $1,800. So big difference between my losers and my winners. And that's what it's all about. You can see I'm not even, I was batting 50-50 today. 50-50 today, and we're still walking away with $3,000 of profit. So that right there proves to you that at the end of the day, your actual win-loss ratio means nothing. What it really comes down to is your overall risk management, your R&R. I think you can hit like 30% win-loss ratio and still be a profitable day trader if your R&R is right. And I would say I normally never trade the Nasdaq, so I don't want to make an excuse here, but I would say I definitely, needed a little warm up here. Need a little warm up. I would say most of the time my R&R is we're trying to go with a 3-to-1. 3-to-1. Market's still stuck here at the 17s right now. 27 on the point of control. They're squeezing it back up. So it's looking, this is, like I said, we're getting tighter and tighter here. This 15-minute chart looking a little bit better. The great thing about this is like now you're getting these smaller candles, right? We're getting these smaller candles, smaller range. So this is kind of like saying that there's a good possibility that we start to push back up here now that we've kind of based out there. So all you're really waiting for here is basically a breakout to the upside here. We're holding that fair value gap. It's not really anything. You don't really have to do anything until we get that breakout. Looking at the 3-minute chart getting tighter and tighter here as well. So that's kind of that trend line break. So over the 40s here, wherever that high of that candle right there, 37. So you're thinking like over 37.40 here, we get that push up towards the 80s on the Nasdaq. Am I available for one-on-one coaching? I am not. No offense, but I don't have the time, or I don't want to spend the time doing one-on-one coaching. I like to just do, but we do have the Market Flow Trader community. We do have a mindset coach in the Market Flow Trader community now, so we're going to be releasing more info on that. I've been working with him. I'm going to release him some videos of my personal, me actually on my own personal journey of working with a mindset coach to kind of just tackle some of the problems that I've been having with my mindset. I think the biggest thing for me is, again, just being, being realistic. Like, I don't need to have $10,000 days. I mean, I would love to have $10,000, but I don't need to have them, right? Like, what is that going to do for me trying to chase $10,000 days? If it's going to add on more pressure, going to put me like in a mental state where I'm like trying to get these big winners over and over, but I'm missing out on like actually decent, good profits. That's one thing that I've been battling. Like, it's basically me being happy with the fact that I can make $3,000. But like, why would I sit here and be like, fuck, I made $3,000. I need to make $10,000. I don't know why, but it's a lot easier to make $3,000 than make $10,000 mentally. What I've experienced is like, I always get like, let's say I'll have like my goal is $5,000 on the day, and I get like right to that $5,000 mark, and then I'm like, fuck, I gotta get that target. I gotta get that $5,000. And then I end up like taking a losing trade, and then I'm down to like $2,500. And then, I'm like battling this imaginary profit goal. Like, that means nothing. Like, who the fuck cares what my imaginary profit goal is? Take the setups that we get, make the money, and don't sit there and focus on like some imaginary profit target. It's just you're putting way too much pressure on yourself. My goal is, I think Topstep's gonna offer the free, or not free, they're gonna offer the multiple accounts. So if I can get to a point where I'm making $2,000 a day across, 5 accounts, well then, I mean, that takes off a lot of the pressure. And just do that over and over, $2,000 every day across 5-10 accounts. I mean, that's $20,000 in one day with no added pressure, not thinking about it, So I always think it's funny how everybody in the chat is always like, what's your trade size? How much money did you make today? How much money did you make? And like, I don't even sit here and look at my P&L. I'm just looking at the setups, baby. Like, I didn't even look at the P&L when we were pushing, getting those moves earlier. I was just in, I'm out, cutting my losers off. I'm taking profit. Yeah, so I think if you, I don't know how they're gonna do the whole multiple account thing. They've talked about it. They haven't confirmed anything yet, but we'll see. I'm sure you'll probably have to go through multiple evaluations. So the whole point of the express funded account was basically before there was 3 options. There was 3 options with the funded accounts. What Topstep's doing now is you can go right from finishing step 2 into a express funded account, and you can start trading the very next day and then start making profits. That's real money that you can actually take out of the account. So here's this breakout to the upside right now on the Nasdaq. There's that push above 40s, doing pretty much exactly what we said would happen here. Let's see if this is going to now want to push up there towards that high 75 or more. I was talking theory, and then there goes the market pushing now, doing exactly what we were looking for over that high of that last 15-minute candle. So you can see how much easier it is just to wait for this type of setup, right? That 15-minute candle breaks, and then bam, you jump in. You don't sit there and I'm gonna figure out what to do. Like, no, it's that simple. It's that easy. Now the market needs to push up there towards that 80 area. You don't want to get stuck here at the 50s again. You want to push. Right now, holding there at the VWAP, the 21 EMA. I think you probably would have got the best entry. See, the problem was, even if you were buying this 3-minute breakout right there, we already knew that was like kind of a fake out there earlier. So really, I think the 15-minute chart was like the entry there on that kind of trend breakout there. But there's that push up there, 45, almost to the 50s now. Somebody asked earlier, why am I bullish? It's not that I'm bullish. It's the fact that the market wants to go higher still. I don't care if the market goes up or if it goes down. I literally don't give 2 fucks. I have no cares in the world. All you guys need to understand is, at the end of the day, the whole Topstep thing with the express funded account, it doesn't, like, you're going to get paid out. The thing is, all these other funding accounts, Apex, all these other companies, they were all putting everybody on simulators anyway, but they just weren't telling you. If you read their fine print, it says, we put new traders in a simulator even once they're funded. So, like, Topstep is just announcing that that's what they're actually doing. And everyone's freaking out, like, oh my God, what are they doing? How is it gonna work? What is gonna happen? Like, they're just doing exactly what everybody else has already been doing. So that, like, everybody freaking out about, like, oh my God, they're gonna pay you. You're gonna get paid out. The great thing about trading in the express funded account is there's no liquidity issues. You're literally, you know what I mean? Like, you can literally get filled instantly. And then once you make a bunch of money, they're gonna switch you into a live account. But until then, it's like, you're still gonna get paid out no matter what. There is no choice anymore. There's no fucking choice. You go right into the express funded account. It doesn't matter if you're in a live funded account or the express funded. I'm telling you, Apex has been doing this for years now. They put everybody into a fucking simulator after they get funded. I don't know why people care either way. You're getting paid. You're going to get paid no matter what. So it's like, people are like, yeah, but I want to trade real. I'm like, you're going to get paid. I don't give a fuck what happens. I don't care. Why would I care? If it's Pokemon cards or if it's fucking real, you know what I mean? Like, I'm getting paid. And looking to see if we're going to push up there into the 50s now. That 15-minute chart got all that resistance there, but that candle right there, like we talked about that, basically this candle getting smaller and then that breakout over that 37.40 level, and there you go. If you guys are looking for a trade idea, there it goes. I mean, we talked about this exact move happening now. The funny part is someone will still be like, but you never told us to buy. You never told us to get to do it. I can sit here all day long and tell people exactly what to be looking for a breakout, and then they'll still be like, yeah, but I don't know what you're talking about. You got to come to my house and you got to press the button for me. How do they pay people if it's not live trading? Come on, like, let's be honest. Guys, y'all, you know where the money's coming from. I mean, do I really need to sit here and explain it? Have you been to Vegas? Has anybody been to Vegas before? Where does the money come from? How do they pay you out? You know, like 90% of day traders lose money. So that's where the money's coming from. Is it a bad thing? I mean, at the end of the day, like, someone's got to lose. The thing is, no matter what, people are going to lose money. There is nothing we can do about that. There is nothing that I could do. I could sit here all day long and try to explain people how to trade, teach them exactly what to do. You know what I mean? Like, I could literally do everything for you and people still would end up losing money. That's just that's the nature of the beast. No matter what, people are going to lose money. And that's just the way it is. Like, I have a buddy of mine that I've been working with in real life, a real life friend I know, not a subscriber on YouTube, but someone that I actually know in real life. And I've been trying to work with him. His biggest issue is that he just does not fucking, look at this. We're going to the 80s. Goddamn, Patrick. Goddamn, Patrick. 70s up there now on the book map there. 70s on the book map up there. Where's the person earlier that was giving me shit for being bullish? Where are you at now? Where is they? Where is he? I don't know why people give me shit. They're like, oh, I'm not bullish. I'm still short. I'm still short from the fucking 13,000s. That's the funny part. Someone be like, I'm still short from the 13,000s. I shorted 13,000s. I'm going to hold. I'm never going to lose. I don't care. I take shorts, long and short off market orders, correct. I mean, the reason I was bullish was 15-minute chart. I mean, it's there. What do? We bounced off the lows. We got back above this, had this big old bullish engulfing candle. We squeezed up to the highs. Not the highs. We squeezed up here to the 50s. We pulled back into this fair value gap. I mean, what's not bullish about this? Looks pretty fucking bullish at this point. All you had to do was wait for that breakout over that last 15-minute candle right there. 37. This thing literally popped up there right above 37 and it do all the way up there to the 70s. So Jim Lee still shorting. Let's go, Jim. Keep shorting it, motherfuckers. I just don't like, why? I just don't like the pain that people love. I think they like the pain. People like to lose money. That's the great thing about day trading. People like to lose money. Let them lose the money. The same guy shorting right now is the same guy that shorted down here at the 30s. The same guy that shorted at 30s is the same guy that's shorting again at the 60s. Doubling down, baby. Never cover. What's the difference between multiple accounts and scaling up? At the end of the day, you got to think with Topstep, there's a $3,000 max loss on the day. So if you try to trade 15 contracts on that account, you're going to basically hit that max loss on one trade. So if you trade, let's say you trade, 3 accounts, you're going to now have a $9,000 basically drawdown, right? Max loss, $9,000 spread across 3 accounts. So you can trade, 5 contracts in 3 accounts, and then you have $9,000 risk. Or let's say you're trading with 10 accounts. You can now trade basically, 2 contracts per account with a $30,000 max loss, right? So you're spreading out the risk, and it's honestly the same exact kind of If you think about it, like if you're trading one account and you're trading with the same risk and you're not thinking about like, oh, I'm long or I'm short 30 contracts right now. You're just thinking, hey, I'm long 3 contracts right now. That's all you're focused on. Like your other accounts will just copy. The nice thing with Tradeovate now is they do have a copier. So you can literally place your trade in one account and it'll trade all the other accounts. Is it possible to be a millionaire from trading? I think so. Can you do multiple combines at the same time? I would believe so. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure exactly what the rules are going to be with all that. They haven't announced it officially. The CEO basically in an interview was like, it's coming. There's going to be an option, but they do say the best way to become a millionaire day trading is to start out with $2 million. You want to make $1 million trading, the best thing to do is start out with $2 million. Uh-oh, are the shorts getting worried? Are the shorts getting worried? I'd be a little worried. A little worried if I was short right now. I don't know. Like for me, I just don't like to short trying to pick the top. Why try to pick the top? Try to pick the bottom, you know? Oh, my friend's story. Yeah, Lori. So a friend of mine, he's trying to trade futures. And he'll be like, man, I made $100 a day. I'm like, oh, nice work, you know, perfect. And then the next day he's like, oh, I lost $2,000. I'm like, how did you lose $2,000? He's like, well, I kept adding to my position. He keeps like, he's trading the micros, and he's like, I had 60 contracts. And like he went from making $100 a day to now losing $2,000. And I'm like, you gotta like, people don't understand is being consistent as a day trader is not about being consistently profitable. It's about being consistent with your losers and your winners. You can't make $100 in a day and then lose $2,000 the next day. You can't, like, you cannot do that. You're never going to make money as a trader. Your losers cannot be 10x your fucking profit, you know? But like people love to do that. They love to like hold on to the losers. They love to double down. Like you'll never see me double down. Like I'll just never double down. I have no emotion of being like, I got to double down. I got to buy, you know, I got to keep shorting this thing. Like right now, like everybody in the chat who is talking about getting short up here. Why? The market wants to go higher. You're just being a fucking moron at this point. You're just fighting the trend. Can't help it. I'm just like, I'm always mind blown why people would even like, why fade me? Like what about this looks bearish right now? What about this looks bearish? Nothing about this 15-minute chart looks bearish. You can say, oh, but it's overextended. It's going to pull back. Yeah, but I don't want to trade pullbacks. I want to trade where the market's going. I don't want to trade the idea of like, well, I think it's going to pull back from here, pull back to here, and then go higher. So I'm going to short here. Like that's not a good strategy. If the overall market wants to go higher, the channel, the trend is pointing higher, well, then go fucking higher. Because what's going to happen is you're going to short here at the 60s. It's going to end up spiking up here to the fucking 80s. It's going to stop you out, and then it's going to pull back. If you keep trying to fucking short these losers, short these tops. So, if you shorted the top right here, good luck. I'm praying for you, but it ain't looking too hot right now. I mean, don't buy at the fucking 80s. I'm not telling you to get long up here either. I mean, the long was the breakout earlier. The long was off this 37 level. The long is not here at the fucking 80s. Don't buy high, sell low. And don't try to short the tops. Don't go chasing waterfalls. But you got to think too, like, how does the market move? Like, think about that. Like, how does the market move, guys? Like this, right? Like a wave. That's how the market moves. I mean, sometimes it's like this. It's fucking crazier. But in general, the market's moving, looking for liquidity, and then it's pulling back, looking for liquidity, pulling back, looking for liquidity. This is the flow of the market. That's the flow. It's that simple. This is the market flow. It's up, it's down. So where do you want to be getting long at? You don't want to get long here. You don't want to get long here. You don't want to get long here. You want to get long at the bottom of these breakouts. When it breaks these push back up is where you want to be getting long at. I mean, I've drawn this so many times and shown people. But the thing is, if the market's pushing up, let's say the market's pushing up, and we're in this channel, do I really like want to short here if the overall trend is pushing up? Well, I'm trying to do like a little reverse 10 points, or do I just want to wait? If I'm going to be shorting, I want the market to be pushing down. I want to be doing this shorting, not going up. I don't want the overall trend pointing up. If I'm shorting, where am I shorting at? I'm not shorting at these fucking at the bottom of the channel. That's not the right way to do it. I'm trying to get short up here at the top of this channel. And where is that? How do we do that? We're looking for that break to the downside, break to the downside, break to the downside there. Don't go chasing waterfalls. And look at it, about to break through 70 now. It's not that I like to prove people wrong. It's just that I just don't understand why people continuously come to this live stream and keep fucking doing stupid shit. Like, don't watch the live stream. If you're going to do stupid shit, don't watch the live stream. Go somewhere else. Go watch some other fucking idiot on the internet. Like, why? Like, you're just wasting your time. I'm trying to help you here. On the book map right now, I got a bunch of liquidity sitting there at the 13s on the book map. I got point of control up there, 1675, 13s right there, and then 15s on the ES. So just kind of watching Nasdaq pulling back here into the 60s here. If this goes to the 80s, I'm going to die laughing. I'm going to die laughing. I'm going to roll on the floor laughing here. It's always the same story. People in the chat like, oh, I'm getting short. And then it's like, whip, just rips to the upside. Rooster's crowing. Oh God, it's going up. What time is it? 5:19. Whew. Getting tired. I'm getting tired. Not gonna lie, that 3 a.m. wake up in the morning is not the best thing. Waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning to go live on YouTube is probably not my favorite experience in the morning, but where are the shorts? Everybody's quiet now. Raise your hand if you shorted at the 55s. Raise your hand if you shorted at 55. Raise your hand. See, I like the thing about Hawaii is at the end of the day, the nice thing is, yeah, I wake up in the morning. It sucks having to wake up early, but like, I'm pretty much done trading by, 6 a.m., 7 a.m. So then I've got the whole day to do whatever I want. I basically have like a whole free day. It's like it's basically the weekend every day. So like that right there is my one favorite. Like that, I bitch about waking up early, but I'm also like, it's pretty cool that I now have the rest of the day to do whatever I want. So, oh my God. Oh my God. Who else shorted the 55s? Raise your fucking hand right now. Putting your ass in fucking jail. Putting you in the fucking Idiot of the Day award. The problem is now nobody wants to talk. Nobody wants to talk shit now. Literally, why is like the guy earlier, why are you bullish? Why are you bullish for? Because the market wants to go higher? Don't worry, just keep shorting. Just keep fucking shorting forever. Never stop. And the funny part is, I mean, we talked about this whole entire setup happening. What happened? I mean, this was exactly what we wanted to see happen. We had that smaller candle right there for the reversal, the breakout here on the over the 37s. There's that push up to the 80s. I mean, that's fucking 40 handles there. 40 handles. 40 handles. It's called price action. Learn it, my friends. Learn the price action. There is nothing. There is no overextended. There is no underextended. It is what it is. The market's going to move levels. It's looking for levels. You got a pivot point up there at the 13,111 area next. And we're going to have that resistance there at the 79. So we pushed right up to that resistance from the, I think, overnight. Yeah, from the overnight, there's that resistance there at the 79s. So. What do I think about the guy talking about candlesticks being a waste of time? I mean, you got to remember, there's always going to be people who are going to have some type of different idea. There's people that trade totally opposite to me and they make money. If it works for them, it works. But like, I don't think you need to overcomplicate trading. Like, don't overcomplicate it. Like, just keep it really simple and really, I mean, honestly, if you're going to if you want a simple strategy, you just trade this 15-minute setups. You know, you're looking for what we're looking for here on the 50-minute chart. You get that big bullish move up. We want the retrace to the middle of that candle. We talked about everything that's happening right now. We want that big bullish move. So that's basically saying like, hey, look, we bounced off the bottoms now. Bullish move back the upside. So now what do we want from there? Now we want this pullback into the middle of this 15-minute candle. We pull back in that 15-minute candle, and then where's our entry at? Our entry is the first candle to make a new high, or basically break over the previous candle. I mean, it's not fucking rocket science. This is the easiest possible strategy you could ever have with trading. The simplest fucking strategy in the world. I mean, you don't need to be a scientist. You don't need to have a fucking PhD. You know? You don't need to learn. There's not even like, you don't need to learn any crazy strategies here. You don't need any indicators. You just got to look at the price action. Big bullish move back up. We held the lows. We pulled back in the 50% of that 15-minute candle right there. What's the obvious move from there? Boom, to the upside. People will still complain and be like, but I don't know when to buy. What do I do? I mean, there's no simpler strategy there in the world. You couldn't have a simpler strategy. Oh. If you guys haven't hit that like button, go get 1,000 likes here on the stream. Come on. Come on. It was actually so perfect too. We had the VWAP there on the 1-minute chart. Then you had the 3-minute chart with the 21 EMA. I mean, look at that 3-minute breakout. Like I said, it was a little tricky there on the 3-minute chart, but you got the signal to get long basically above the high of those candles, which was that 15-minute breakout as well. So you got the 15-minute chart giving you the entry, and here on the 3-minute chart, the MACD bullish, you get the breakout over 37. There's that push up there to the 80s. Let's go. Like I said, tomorrow morning I'll be live to do a Q&A tomorrow morning, going through everything, talking life and trading and all that. So if you guys want to tune in tomorrow morning, the market's going to be closed, but we'll do a live stream tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. 10 a.m. What's so special about the 10-minute chart? I don't know. I use a 15-minute chart. How did I know that the big 15-minute candle wasn't the pullback on the way down? I mean, obviously we don't know. That's the best part about this strategy. We don't have to know. But what we do know is that this was a pretty bullish. You got two big wicks on the bottom of those two candles. The price pushed back up in there. So we don't need to know anything. We don't need to know that this pullback right here is bearish or it's bullish, right? Like, we don't need to guess. All we need to do is wait for the first candle to push over the last candle. That's all we have to do. You know what I mean? Like, literally, that's all we had to do. People ask me, like, how did you know? I didn't have to know anything. All I had to do was wait for that pullback, 50% of that 15-minute candle right there, and then wait for that breakout. You know? Will the live stream question? Yeah, it'll be up on the channel afterwards. But, like, you don't need to figure out what the market's going to do. You don't need to guess. You don't need to try to have some indicator that's going to tell you where we're going to go. All you need to do is just wait. You're just waiting. You're waiting. You're waiting. And then bam. You know? Right now on the book map, the 66s on the Nasdaq right now, you got a bunch of liquidity sitting up there at the 90s. On the ES right now, a bunch of liquidity there at the 1150s. My strategy, how is it different from Sage's strategy? They're actually very similar. We've tested it out, and my indicator is pretty much like giving the same signals that his indicator is giving. Right now, the market trying to push back up here. We got 852 likes. Can we get 1,000 likes here on the stream? Help you. Help me. Help me. Help me. Let's go, people. Where are the shorts at? I just don't know. Where are they at? Where'd they go? God. Where are they? What's that, Pat? What's the Mancini number? I don't know. What's the Mancini number? DL, we get it. Why are you spamming the chat? I don't get it. Like, why? I don't know what the Mancini date says. This man, I don't know what's a Mancini. That maybe it's a maybe that's some type of Sage's, like, a joke. I don't know. I've never even seen him talk about that. No, the pivot points are pivot points. They're not VWAP. The pivot points are just simply the pivot points traditional here on yeah, literally, it's just the normal pivot points. You got that pivot point up there at the 11s on the Nasdaq. So if we get above this 80 area, that was the high from the overnight, kind of a double top, almost like triple top from the close yesterday. So we do have a small gap. We kind of filled the gap already on the Nasdaq there for the push up for the QQQ. So I would say maybe look in for that move up to the hundreds here, end of day. New subscriber, let's go. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, you know what to do. We need it. Come on, we got 887 likes. Come on, guys. The like button is free. Right now on the book map here, liquidity up there at the 82s. I've been just kind of studying the Nasdaq liquidity here. Watching the Nasdaq liquidity here. The ES had liquidity sitting there at the 12. They took that out. And then after that, you got 15, 16, 17 area. That point of control up there at 17s on the ES now. So now I would say you kind of would like a little bit of a pullback again. Maybe pull back into that 50 area. You pull back into this 50 area, that fair value gap on that 15-minute chart, turn that 50 area into support, and then get that push up to end of day here into the hundreds. So right now it's 1132, 532 here in Hawaii. Bonnie got me 2 likes. Come on, Bonnie's the real MVP. Do I ever scale into position? Not really. Normally I trade 3 contracts in and out. Here we go. No pullback. But the problem is, where are the shorts in the chat? Why don't they ever, they always talk, and then they stop talking once they get squeezed. The thing is, like, if you're going to talk shit, make sure you keep talking shit even when you lose, all right? That's what I do. You know, even if I do something stupid, I still have to talk about it. But the problem is people don't have to talk about their shorts after they lose in the chat. They love to fucking talk about how they're shorting and then they get squeezed. Like, why? Like right now, the guy saying he just shorted. Oh God, why? Why would you do that? Like why stand in front of a moving train? Why? Why stand in front of a moving train? Terrible, terrible plan. If you're shorting right now, I can just basically promise you, you're going to lose money in the long run. You might make money on this trade right now, but you will lose money in the long run. 100%. Go ahead and send me your money. Just go ahead and give me, if you have money in your account, I'll give you my bank account. Just go ahead and send it to me because you're going to lose it all. You will lose all of your money if you keep trying to short the fucking top over and over. Ryan trades futures shorted at the 12s, but why? Why would you short at the 12s? Like again, like, but why? This just makes no sense. And you got stopped out. Like that's literally the worst I mean, that's literally terrible. You shorted at the 12s and then got stopped out of the 14s. Well, now it's probably going to pull back. Nope. Oh, wait, you shorted from the 12s and you got the fill at the 03s. I thought you shorted at the 12s and got filled at the 14s here. But where'd you short at the 12s at? To the 03s. Where did that happen at? This morning? At open? At 10 o'clock this morning? We're talking about right now, Ryan. I don't give a fuck about this morning. Yeah, no shit. No shit, it was a short this morning. We're talking about right now. Fuck are you talking? Oh, what the fuck? God. I love when people are the shorts like, I shorted this morning and made money. Like, well, good fucking job. Good fucking job. You shorted this morning. Yeah, I get it. A little late. A little late to make a claim there. Mr. Badass got his shorted this morning. How do I decide my stop losses? I mean, that's pretty fucking... I don't know why people don't understand how to put where to put your fucking stops at. If you want to learn where to put your stops at, there's a link there in the chat box. Get learned. If you're asking where to put your stops at, you guys need help. I can help you. but I can't help you if you don't want to be helped. So it's up to you. Make that choice. Keep losing money doing stupid shit, or make the choice to maybe actually learn a strategy and learn how to trade the right way. You got a couple ways to do it, you know? A couple ways. Where's the guy that just shorted right now at the 80s? Where are you at? Where is he at? He don't talk anymore. They never talk afterwards. Damn it. Everybody loves it. I'm shorting, and then it goes higher, and they just fucking gone. No more comments. Up to the 90s now. Shorts are like, I shorted at here. They'd be like, oh, I shorted right here. I got squeezed. I shorted right here. I got squeezed. I shorted right here. I got squeezed. Literally, that's the fucking shorts. Hey, everybody, this is my trading strategy. What I like to do is I like to short every time it pulls back when it's going up. So I short right here. I got squeezed. It happens. But then, don't worry. I did it again. I shorted right here and got squeezed once again. Like, it's just, I don't know why. I just don't know why. Why? I think people like, I'm gonna start a GoFundMe and just call it literally send me your money. Like, if you're gonna do stupid shit like short right now, just send me your money. Just give me your fucking money, people. I will help you. I will take your money all day. I will take your money all day, no problem. You know? I'll do it all day for you. I'll hold it for you. Just send it on over here. Give me your money. Give me your money. As a new female day trader, do you notice any differences with men and women when trading? I would say that women are better day traders overall emotionally because women don't have the ego that men have. That's probably the biggest issue for men trading is we have an ego when it comes to wanting to be right, where women have less of an ego. I don't know. They say that statistically women are better traders than men. That's just what I've heard. And then I love when people like say that I hate on girls for being traders, which is like literally the biggest lie ever. There's plenty of women that watch this live stream every day. So. Oh my God, it's still going. It's still going. Almost to the hundreds. Where are we at right now? Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are we at? Where are the shorts at? Oh God. They love the talkie. They don't love the walkie. Come on. Come on. It just keeps going. But don't worry, you can always short the top again if you like. You can always short the top here if you like. Don't worry. The amount of women watching the stream, I would say there's what, 1,600 people watching. There's probably 4 women watching. If you look at my metrics on YouTube, I think I have like 1% of my followers are women. It might be because I'm offensive and say offensive things. I apologize, but you know, I take no prisoners. Men, women, children. It's a dog eat dog world, baby. If your kids can't handle curse words, don't let them fucking listen to the live stream. Oh my God. It won't stop. It won't stop. It just keeps going. Where are the shorts at? Come on. I think it went down. It went down. It was 3% before. Now it's fucking less. Oh my God. Oh man. I'm dying laughing right now. Literally, where's the guy earlier giving me shit for being bullish? Where is he at? He's not here anymore to give me shit. Nope. The thing is, they love to give me shit, but they'll never give me applause. The haters will talk shit all day, but they'll never fucking be like, I was wrong, Patrick was right. You know, they'll never do that. They'll literally never do that. The same way with AMC. I told everybody to not buy AMC when it was fucking $60. Everyone said that I was an idiot, and now AMC is what? What's the price of AMC right now? I don't even know. What is fucking the price of AMC? $4.75. Yeah. Everybody was on YouTube was telling people to buy. All the YouTubers were like, buy AMC right here. This is where you want to be buying AMC at the 40s. And I made videos literally saying that AMC's dog shit. It's going to zero. It's the worst fucking company that you could ever invest in. And everyone was like, you're an idiot, Patrick. You have no idea what you're talking about. AMC is a turnaround story. AMC is going to get bought out by Amazon for $1,000 per share. Amazon's going to buy AMC for $1,000 per share. Get the fuck out of here. Are you on crack? What kind of drugs are you smoking? Why the fuck would why would Amazon buy AMC for anything less than maybe a penny? AMC does nothing but lose money over and over and over. It's never made money. The AMC just keeps losing money. Why the fuck would anybody want to buy that stock? Blows my fucking mind. But I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad person because I told people to not buy that shithole stock. Oh my God, where are the shorts at? Where are the shorts? Where are the shorts? You have 200 shares of AMC at $6. Go ahead and just fucking light that money on fire. If you bought AMC for a long-term hold, go ahead and send me all your money as well. I'll just take it all. If you want to do stupid shit, I will help you. I will help you. Make it really easy. All you do is just send me your money. Oh. What's the next point to wait for a long? I mean, fuck. And not right now, we're just in constant squeeze mode. We're right here at this pivot point as well. Remember that pivot point, 13,111 pivot? Well, there we are. I'd say it's hard to get long right here, obviously. The move would have maybe been the break over the high of day for that push up there to the hundreds, but that move earlier, I mean, come on. Oh, baby. Got my new protein powder drink sponsorship coming today. Samples. They're sending me all the samples. Got a new sponsorship, new not protein, a energy drink company. I'm about to be so fucking jacked on caffeine, baby. These live streams are going fucking nuts. They're gonna be nuts. These live streams are gonna be fucking nuts. Right now on the ES, I'd say upside target. You got a 23 liquidity sitting up there, about 317 contracts at 23 on the ES. I haven't looked at the pivot points, but looking, like I said, that end of day push right now up there to the 13,111 area on the Nasdaq now. So we got 956 likes. Come on, people. What do I got to do to get more likes? How do I get more people watching this stream? You guys tell me. I need more. We got to get like 10,000 people watching. People will go over there and ICT, Inner Circle Trader, will have 10,000 people watching his stream. And he's literally just sitting there the whole time talking about some random shit. About like fucking the Fugazi, the Fugazi. Fugazi. I'm over here giving people exactly what to do, the plan. But there's that breakout we were talking about earlier on the 15-minute chart. I mean, right to that pivot point, baby. You gotta love those pivot points. Need a sexy co-host. Stella, you're up. Come frost my tips, Stella. Oh, God. I would be down to have a co-host, actually. Anybody want to apply to be a co-host? Now interviewing. Co-host. Oh my God. Guys, what is happening right now? What is happening? The shorts are fucked. It's over. It's over. They can't stop. They just can't stop it. They don't know what to do. They're fucked. They're absolutely fucked right now. I love this and what you need. It's like, what am I gonna do? Make another video today talking about telling people like, hey, why did you short this? Why did you do stupid shit? It's like I'm like a fucking broken record now. It's a fucking broken record over here. Honestly, like, I don't even know why I try to tell people like, hey, I can't help you. If you don't want to be helped, I can't help you. You know? Someone has to lose so that we can win. That's the moral of the story. Someone's got to lose money so that we can keep making money. The music's in my head, Reggie. No music playing today for this in my speakers. Fish Monkey, how's today going? It's fucking, we're winning. That's how it's going. Same shit every day, baby. Same shit every day. I don't even know why it's a question anymore. People come like, what's Patrick? How's Patrick doing today? The same fucking thing I do every day, winning. Never even I don't wake up in the morning with any doubt in my mind that I'm going to win. Zero. I literally wake up in the morning and the first thing I think about is, how much money am I going to make today? How much fucking money am I going to make? I don't think about like, how much money am I going to lose a day? No, no, no. If you guys haven't already followed me on Instagram, it's at not Patrick Wieland. Let's get 1,000 followers on Instagram. At not Patrick Wieland on Instagram. At not Patrick Wieland. N-O-T Patrick Wieland. Not Patrick Wieland. On Instagram if you want to follow me. And then on Twitter, it's at Wieland Trades on Twitter. At Wieland Trades on Twitter. So that's pretty much I think the show, my friends. Pretty happy with that. We did what we needed to do. My MySpace at Patrick Wieland as well. Oh man, look at this thing though. Fucking just going on the 1,000 tick chart right here. Look at this thing on the 1,000 tick chart from the 20s. Just do. I definitely would have traded this if I wouldn't have already been up $3,000 on the day. So I'm kind of happy with that. Take the $3,000 and lock it down. $3,000, $3,355. The big focus, as always, largest winning trade, $1,800. Average winning trade, $1,200. My average losing trade, $330. So if your stats don't look like that, well, then you're probably not making money. So if your losers are bigger than your winners, you ain't making money, my friends. That's one thing that I've noticed. I've seen some other day traders out there that they literally show that they make a couple $100 and then they have like a $2,000 loser. There's no way you can make money as a day trader if you are making $100 on a good day and then on a bad day you're losing $2,000. Like it's impossible. You can't though, Travis. You can't. I mean, it's not going to work. Even if your win-loss ratio is 90%, you're still, if you're only making $100 on a trade on a good day and your worst trade's $2,000, like that's not how, you're not going to fucking ever make money. Doesn't matter if your win-loss ratio is 99%, like you're still going to end up blowing up. Why even fucking argue with that fact? It don't matter. People are not hit. No one's trading 90%. Nobody is. Not over the long run. They might do it. I mean, I have days where I hit 100%, right? I do 100%. Wow, I made 100%, no losers. But like, you don't do that over the long period. Over a month-long period, over a year-long period. Nobody's hitting 100%. So that it's just like you can sit here and go, well, if you had a really high win-loss ratio, but like most people are barely 50% win-loss ratio in the big picture. Leroy Jenkins, I posted a losing day, last Wednesday? I love when people say that I never post losing days. I literally posted it just last week. You can have a extremely high win rate if you take partials. Again, not the right way to look at it. You're not going to make money taking partials on every single trade. And then, because what happens is people don't take partial losses. People don't take partial losses. Think about that. You gotta have your win loss. You gotta have the risk reward in line, and you gotta take profit, right? You gotta take profit on the push up, but you can't take a $100 profit just because you're taking a partial and then get stopped out for a $300 loss. Because like, again, you're not going to make money. You're just not going to make money doing that way. Not going to make it. I'm feeling a little giveaway coming up here. Should we do a giveaway? Let's do a giveaway. Let's do a giveaway here. If you want to enter for a chance to win a $500 membership to the Market Flow Trader community, there's a link there in the chat. We'll do the giveaway at 12 o'clock. Link in the chat. Go and enter the form. If you've already entered before, you can enter again. Don't worry. You can. This is for a new giveaway. You're welcome to enter multiple, well, not multiple times, but you're welcome to enter again. So link there in the chat. And we'll do this giveaway here in the next 4 minutes. So the quicker that you do it, the better chance you got to get the win, because you only got 4 minutes. Probably not going to be that many people doing the giveaway right now. The live stream's kind of fizzling out here. Link in the chat there for the giveaway. Giveaway here at 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock, baby. Hey, we got 1,001 followers on Instagram now. Yeah, baby. Doing big things, big things. All right. Just kind of sitting back here, watching on the book map right now. This is the ES we're looking at. You got the 22s up there, and then 25s all the way up there. So be interested to see if they're going to take out that 22 level and want to push up there to the 25s next here on the ES. The Nasdaq liquidity up there at the 135s. And we'll do the giveaway here in 2 minutes. Do I study something? No. Do I read books about day trading? No. I'm the worst. Market Flow Trader community is basically a community that I've built. That's now we've got a couple of different things going on. So I'll show you guys a little sneak peek while we're waiting for the thingy. So we got the community. We got basically the way it works. We got the course, the Market Flow Trader Masterclass, which is going to have a bunch of videos and all that fun stuff here. Basically going through like everything that I use. I got over, I think it's like 10 hours of just tons of information, talking about different setups. Oh, not actually showing you guys the right thing. So I go through, talk about different setups, the overall strategy. It's all laid out, very simple, the mental, the aspects, all that fun stuff. So it's all there. And then, like I said, we got the community as well here. We go through, we do the trade reviews. People talking about their trades, different live events, things like that. And yeah, just kind of the process. We've also got the new momentum mindset coach as well, which is this new guy, Taylor. So you can actually check out he's a mindset coach and kind of going through talking about the mindset as a day trader, working with different coaches. He does one-on-one coaching as well. So you can see like just the whole idea here of how this works. And so this is all a part of the Market Flow Trader community. If you guys want to learn more, there's a link in the chat, but we'll do the giveaway here in about 1 minute. 1 minute till the giveaway. All right. 1 minute left. If you haven't got your entry in, you got to do it now. There's one more link. Here we go. I'll give you 1 more minute if you haven't already entered. 1 more minute here for a free giveaway for the Market Flow Trader community. 30 seconds. There's only 200 people that entered so far, so that's pretty fucking good odds. 200 people, you got a pretty good odds of winning here. It's free to enter. So market's still pushing higher, up there to the 34s now. Wow. It just won't stop. Where the fuck are all the shorts at now? I think I mean, could we have gotten a better entry off of that long there? Oh my God, look at this thing. Oh my God. This is exactly where we talked about that long opportunity on that 15-minute pullback. We pulled back perfectly into the middle of that candle, and there's that huge push up there to the 40s. So over 100 handles on that move to the upside. Bang, 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 bang. People kept talking about shorting. I'm going to get short. I'm going to get short. Where the fuck are you getting short at? What a terrible, terrible, terrible idea. So Oh my, wow. Wowzers. Really just a bad idea. All right, let's do the giveaway here. All right. So we're doing a random comment picker thingy from the email. And I'm doing it on my other computer just because it's easier. Well, we can do it on this one. So random comment or random number picker. All right, so what do we got? We got there are 351 entries. You guys really bumped it up in the last minute there. 351 entries. And here we go. 212 is gonna be Garrett. Garrett, you're the winner. Garrett, you have won. Are you here? Claim your prize. Stand up and tell the world that you're a winner. I think Garrett, I think he's here. I'll send you an email, Garrett. I got your email on there. So congrats to Garrett for winning the Market Flow Trader Community Course right there. $500. Don't worry, we'll do more giveaways next week. Make sure you guys keep tuning in. We're live here on the channel. And look at this thing. It's still going. Up there almost to the 50s now. It won't stop. They asked me earlier, why are you bullish? Why is Patrick bullish? Why is he bullish? Well, there you go. There you go. There you go, my friends. What a beautiful, oh my God, it's still just going. Can't stop, won't stop. It's going straight up. Oh my. Oh my. Look at it from the 23s down to the 52s. But why is Patrick bullish? I just can't figure this out. Can't figure it out, man. All right. I'm pretty happy with that. Good day. Not a bad Fresh Cash Friday, Fresh Cash Thursday, Friday, whatever you want to call it. We did it, guys. We were on the right side of the move. The best part about today is no stress, no issues, no problems. Just sit back, wait for that setup. Guys, this setup is so simple. It's so easy. Don't overcomplicate things. Pull up the 15-minute chart. Get an idea of what the market's doing. Market's going higher. Don't fucking fight it. Don't try to short these tops. Look at that. If you would have shorted every single top, you would have gotten fucked. Literally just short here, got squeezed. Short here, got squeezed. Short here, got squeezed. Short here, got squeezed. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. Take the money. Run away. Don't fight it. Sage Futures dropping some Sage knowledge. That guy, he's got so much knowledge, Sage does. I'll leave the book map open for like another hour or so. I'm gonna go take a nap and then I'm gonna come back and work on a video with a little recap for the day. So right now on we'll put it on the ES or the Nasdaq for book map. What do you guys want? Nasdaq or book map? The Nasdaq. I don't know. Sage is trading on the ES, so we'll let we'll put it on the ES, because if Sage calls out any trades for the ES, we'll leave it on the ES there. So there's the book map. We'll leave it up for a couple hours for you guys. Again, if you haven't already hit that like button, subscribe button, you know what to do. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. We're going to do tomorrow morning a Q&A. If you've got questions, let me know. Tomorrow morning is your chance. Q&A with Patrick Wieland. You can ask all the dumb questions you want. I won't get mad. I won't get mad. I promise. I might get a little mad, to be honest, but I won't get mad. Tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Eastern, we'll be live back here on YouTube. Again, big thank you for tuning in, supporting the stream, being a part of the action, like always. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning for the Q&A, 10 a.m. See you then. Peace to the Middle East.